Disclaimer: this story is for informational purposes only. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Famed money manager Howard Rubin, age 70, was arrested Friday morning in Connecticut by FBI agents. According to a newly unsealed federal indictment, Rubin is accused of sex trafficking and transporting women across state lines for commercial sex acts over the course of nearly a decade. Prosecutors allege that Rubin participated in sexual encounters with women in luxury hotels and, later, inside a Manhattan penthouse apartment that had allegedly been converted into a sex dungeon. The indictment claims the space was outfitted with equipment tied to bondage, discipline, dominance, submission, and sadomasochism. According to authorities, during some of these encounters, Rubin allegedly engaged in conduct that went beyond the scope of the women's consent. Rubin's former personal assistant, Jennifer Powers, was also arrested and charged in the case. She was taken into custody in Texas and is scheduled to appear in federal court there on Monday. In addition to the trafficking allegations, Powers faces a bank fraud charge connected to alleged misrepresentations during the financing of her Texas home. The indictment claims Powers helped facilitate Rubin's alleged commercial sexual encounters from 2011 through 2019, recruiting women, arranging travel to New York, and managing what prosecutors describe as the fallout from women's complaints. Authorities say Rubin and Powers required the women to sign non-disclosure agreements, which allegedly forced them to assume the risks of BDSM encounters, prohibited disclosure of what took place, and even required financial penalties if the agreements were broken. Prosecutors allege that Rubin used those NDAs to intimidate women, with the threat of legal consequences and public shaming. The indictment further claims that Rubin and Powers paid women through wire transfers or apps like PayPal and Venmo, sometimes structuring payments to avoid detection by banks. Prosecutors allege that at least $1 million of Rubin's wealth was used to operate and maintain this trafficking network. If convicted of sex trafficking, both Rubin and Powers face a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years and up to life in prison. Rubin was previously sued in 2017 by women, including two who identified as Playboy models, who alleged they were beaten, sexually assaulted, and raped by him in New York in 2016. Brooklyn U.S. Attorney Joseph Nocella said in a statement that the defendants allegedly used Rubin's wealth to recruit and mislead women into commercial sex acts, where he then tortured women beyond their consent, causing lasting physical and psychological harm. Authorities emphasized that no one is above the law, regardless of wealth or status. Human beings are not chattel to be exploited, Nocella said, warning that those who engage in sex trafficking should expect to face federal prosecution. This is a developing case, and more details are expected to emerge as Rubin and Powers face arraignment in federal court.